Hello everyone, this is Ask Us Anything, episode 2. And this is Willie.
It was episode 4.
2.
2.
2.
Okay, of Tell Us Something.
Oh, ask us. Ask us anything.
I'm losing it!
I'm Willie.
I'm Dan.
We're going to get started here. That had to have been really confusing. Really confusing. Here we go. Question 1. A training for beginners would be wonderful. Understanding correct paperwork and products as we begin our work with Murphy Granite would be helpful. I will take this question.
Okay.
So a training for beginners would be wonderful, and that is definitely something that we do for AMCs like yourself. We do it many different ways, meaning we can go over team meetings, Microsoft team meetings. We could do Zoom. We could meet at your location, or you could come up to our location. And we do have staff, including myself, that is specified in training you folks or new people within the industry in accordance to how we do things as a company. And that would definitely go over paperwork, the products we offer, and all the tools we offer to help you be successful. Did I miss anything with that?
I think you got it. The only thing that I would want to add to that, maybe, it is broken down into sections. So, for example, there's training on filling out contracts. There's training on granite colors, design. And then I believe there's kind of a beginner, intermediate, and advanced, like a tiered training level.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that he just stated could be found on the behind the scenes website on how it's broken down. Just go to murphygraniteonline.com and scroll. Well, first you'll have to punch in your username and password. If you don't have that information, email amcsupport@alegacyinstone.com and we will provide you with that information. But like he just stated, the levels that we have are right on that page once you are logged into the behind the scenes website, and you can even look through them at your own discretion. But as far as personal one-on-one or group training, that is something that we offer. So just reach out to amcsupport@alegacyinstone.com or call 1-800-818-5836 and ask to talk to someone in AMC support, and we will get you set up for training. So the one thing before we go on to the next question is design training too. That, like he stated, one of the phases is design training. That is something that we also go into once that time allows us to get into there. We might actually ask one of the designers to take part in that training so that we're all on the same page. So,
yep.
All right, let's go on to question number 2. You can take this one.
Okay, number 2. What is the favorite playlist for manufacturing employees? So we had to reach out for this one, and Nicole gave us a nice little answer on this one. She said number 1 was Barney.
I love you, you love me.
So they have Pandora playing, and it's just a random shuffle. She said they have everything from Johnny Cash, Cardi B, AC/DC, Morgan Wallen, Lady Gaga. You want to do that one?
I don't know. What's one of her big hits?
I don't know.
I just know where she wears a lot of weird stuff.
She wears meat outfits.
Oh my God.
So the shop listens to everything.
And then we have 2000s rap. That's like Nelly.
There you go.
Nelly. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Oh, jeepers Christmas. So their answer overall was a little bit of everything. And they literally listen to everything. Country, rap, pop, older country, newer country, rock.
Techno? Maybe techno. Classical. I'm going to take a no on classical.
No. Oh my God.
Okay.
This is great. Yeah, so the answer to that is a little bit of everything. So that's awesome.
Number 3 is, do you keep records of orders you have or that have gone through your company years ago? How far back do your records go? So for copies of contracts, we keep digital copies of those going back to about 2012. If you're looking for the layout, we keep layouts on file. If it was the approved layout all the way back to early 2000s, so sometime we can match it if it's the color, shape, and size by looking at the layout. But for the full contract,
I do, not to just jump in here. I see that you have 2012 is the answer here. For digital copies in our database. That's separate from the layout portion that you guys keep in design.
Right.
But after, I think isn't it like every 10 or 11 years, then like 2012 will kind of fall off? Meaning, or like, let's say we get into 2025. Are we still going to have records from 2012?
I don't know.
I think we have to look into that.
Okay.
But something's telling me it's like every 10 or 11 years is the rotation.
Okay.
I could be totally wrong. But right now, as we sit here today, Dan is correct. We can go back if you were to call in today, and we can, not all the records, just some records, we can resurrect from 2012.
Yeah.
Yep. So
We do have paper copies stored somewhere, or do we?
is that from the 70s?
Yeah.
I do know we have a warehouse up at our Little Falls location where the plant is that do have paper copies in a box in the warehouse. And I'm not sure how long those are going to be.
I think they're by the wood stove. Are they? No.
That's actually that's what gives us heat. Oh my God.
Wood shops burn scrap wood and we burn your contracts.
You keep us busy, we keep warm. All right.
In a brutal winter.
Question number 4. When we are picking up stones at the Little Falls or Richmond location, do you need to know ahead of time? Yes, absolutely. Please give us a minimum of 48 hours, so 2 working days, to let us know that you're going to be coming to pick up memorials. Reason being is we have to go out in our yard and find the memorials that you are picking up. And they can be scattered on certain pallets throughout the yard. So just for efficiency purposes on our yard crew, please give us 48 hours when you're going to come pick up. Just give us a notice beforehand, 48-hour notice beforehand, so that they can gather all the stuff you're in need of.
Sometimes you could run into a little bit of personnel issues, maybe not so much at Little Falls, but sometimes it could be at Little Falls.
Well, it depends on the time of the year, too.
It could be either.
Yep.
Either or. We only have a couple forklift operators here at Murphy. That's why I say that. So
Correct.
There's been a couple times where we were in a pinch and we're not able to get that done.
Yep. We only have a handful of certified forklift operators.
This is awesome.
And people who can operate the cranes. So that's another reason why, just like he said. And then especially in the winter time when we have to clean off pallets just to get to the, let's say it's one lawn level marker that you're in need of. So it does take time. So
Yep.
Saves time for everyone involved, including yourself. So please, 48 hours. You want to take this one? Question number 5.
Sure. When will you start deliveries or shipping out? So as of today is Wednesday?
April 26th.
There we go. So Wednesday, April 26th. So ship outs have begun going out to Iowa a little bit. We've been setting some down southern Minnesota from our own crews a little bit. But this time of year, it's very hit or miss because of the weather. Even though the snow is gone in certain areas, we still need to wait for the ground to dry out so we can start driving on there without leaving giant ruts, which caretakers love.
Right. And we do understand Memorial Day is right around the corner. As we sit here today, as I looked out the window, realistically, our installers got back to the plant a couple weeks ago, and then it rained and rained and rained and snow. We even had snow in the month of April. So hang on. That's all we can really ask of you.
We don't have a great answer other than it has started, but it's slow, and we can only go where the weather is allowing us right now.
Pray for sun, and honestly wind to dry out all this ground and everything, so we can go out there safely. So that was actually the last question for this segment, episode 2.
That was a quick one.
That was a quick one. Very good questions. Very good questions. Please keep the questions coming. We've had a couple questions trickling over the phone, and a couple questions formulated throughout. We even have staff involved in this asking questions. So we're also going to include them into these segments. Stay tuned. We will come out with another episode 3. I personally am having a blast doing this. I don't know about you. I hope you're having fun.
It's been good. Tell us something.
Tell us something. Episode 4. Wait, which one is it? Anyway, I learned a couple things. It's actually episode 2. And second thing I learned today is it's Wednesday the 26th today.
Bingo.
All right, folks.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Wraps.